Hello and welcome back to our channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about this TikTok trend called white people hear me out. So this movement features white individuals who are waking up to the unfairness that black people experience in the USA and are eager to educate themselves. Okay, but not everyone is on board. Some white viewers are taking offense, questioning the sincerity and intentions behind this trend. Is it a genuine effort to address inequality, or are there elements of cultural appropriation at play? Well, so we're going to explore some common phrases that often miss the mark, like I don't see color, and why these statements can be problematic. Okay, so make sure you watch the video up to the end, as we're going to be breaking down these issues and just trying to add my own 2 cents. And please make sure you share your own thoughts in the comments section down below. Watch this.
White people, hear me out. Hear me out. White people, hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out a little bit. Hear me out. While you're there, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. There we go. Ooh, instead, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah, that's the one. This one's gonna upset some people, but hear me out, white people. Hear me out with that one, though. Hear me out. Yeah, there you go. I mean, hear me out on top of that one. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. There you go. There you go. Are you hearing me out yet? Did you hear me out at all? If you'd stayed this far, I have one last one. Hear me out, 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 hear me out.
And this is my white women, hear me out cake. White woman, hear me out. Calling a black woman girl without established rapport is racist. Okay, now white women, hear me out. Hear me out. Not all braids are for us. Okay? Now I know what you're gonna say, but hear me out. You do not have an inner black woman. Okay, good. Hear me out. Hear me out. Sometimes we just need to shh. I know what you're gonna say. But black women know more about us white women than we do. I'm just right there. I know this one's gonna be hard, but it's we are white before we're women. And I'm gonna put that one in right there. See, I made these different sizes so that you could see them all. Okay, white, hear me out. Just hear me out. Accountability is not an attack. I'm just gonna put that in right there. And this is a quote from a friend of mine, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right here. It's that discomfort is not danger. It's not danger. Now, this may not be specific to white women, but it's white women. Hear me out. Hear me out. It is okay to be wrong. I think this one's going to be the most important right here, and it's we don't need to come together. White women need to show up. We need to show. I'm just going to put that right there so we can all see it. So what do you think? Are you gonna hear me out? It's a really good cake. Hi, my name's Melissa, and this is my white women hear me out cake.
All right, so there's going to be a little bit of homework with this, all right? But just go with me, all right? You'll get the point in the end, even if you don't do the homework. But if you need to know and see for yourself, okay? I want you to go read the comments in Melissa's comment section. And then I want you to go read the comments in the video that I'm going to tag, okay? If I remember the brain. Anyway. So we're on an app that does trends, right? We do trends on this app. We copy each other left and right, especially white people copying black folks. But we copy each other. Melissa asked Brian for permission to duplicate that in her own vein. And yet people are like, this is a copy. Somebody else did this first. Did you give them credit? And then also, just absolutely shitting on Melissa. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out what the difference was between a man making a video like that and a woman making a video like that. Oh, wait.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Not all braids are for us.
I don't know who you think you are, but let's get one thing straightened out here. The braids that you're talking about are called the Dutch braids. Dutch braid. Guess where that's from? It's not from Africa. No, not at all. It's from the Danes. You know, the Vikings. My ancestors. And cornrows, and that's also considered a Dutch braid. Yeah. Dreadlocks were a big thing with the men and the warriors in Daneland with the Danes. Not Daneland, but you know, that's what they called it back then. The Northmen, the Celtics, the Irish, when they were still running around in kilts and shit like that, yeah. Dreadlocks and the Dutch braid, because they were warriors. And in Africa, they shaved their head. Not all the way, well, all the way to the scalp. They left some hair, but they kept it, always keep it tight to the scalp back then, because it's at the equator. And they have all kinds of issues there, whether it be with bot flies or with heat or with, you know, all kinds of shit. So they kept their hair short back then because it was just easier to take care of, and they had shit to do, and hairstyles weren't a thing back then, not even with their royalty. When they had kings and queens and were selling their own people into the Pacific, slave trade. Look, you have no right to fix your mouth to tell anyone something is racist, because apparently you're the one that is racist, and you're projecting your racist beliefs onto other people so that you can look like the righteous ranger. I'm gonna save you, black people. Black people don't need your fucking help. They don't need you speaking for them. They are quite capable of speaking for themselves. And I've called many a black woman girl when I'm talking to them and we're joking around. See, it's all in how you say it. If you finna fight this female and you say, girl, let's go, that's still not racist. That's, let's get it on. Calling someone girl is not racist. Fucking idiot. Stop gatekeeping words that you have no idea how to use properly. Calling someone, I've had black girls call me girl, and I'm like 20, 30 years their senior. Stop making words and saying, oh, those words are racist. No, they're not. You're the racist because all you think about is race. All you think about is the color of somebody's skin. Nobody else is walking around offended on behalf of you. So why are you walking around acting offended for others? Who the fuck is you? You ain't shit. So get your little cake, go sit down and mind your business. Black people don't need white liberal women speaking on their behalf. They have lips, they have mouths, and they have a voice. And they are quite capable of using all of those things. And when they need to, these two. I'm saying. So business, stop trying to act like the liberal white girl savior of the black community, the righteous ranger of words, because you don't have a clue. Not a. Even the word ratchet is not racist, because I have been called ratchet. Because at the time I was acting ratchet. I was acting ghetto and like right about now, when I'm telling you to mind your business and stay out of grown folks' business. Other people don't need your help. They don't need you. I know you wanted to virtue signal. Look at how woke I am. Look at how I'm going to save the black community because they're so oppressed by white people that they can't speak on their own behalf. Their voices are muffled and muddled, and if they speak up, white people are going to beat them down. And lie from the pits of hell. I've never seen a white person beat down any black person just because she said what she said. Unless it was mutual combat and they were both wolfing at each other, and then that's a different story. Then that's not even a race thing, that's just a fuck around and find out thing. Just saying. But you don't get to speak on what others can say. That's not your fucking place. It's not even my place to tell white women that projecting your racism onto other white people so you can virtue signal. No, that is my place. Because you're being a racist, and I have full authority to tell you what that is. See, when you take words and gatekeep them and call them racist, really what you're doing is you're saying, you're racist, and these are why you don't use these words, because you're trying to hide your racism, and by projecting it onto other people, you're rescue rangering it, and look at me, aren't I wonderful? Attention seeking. You're an attention whore. Oh, wow, that was easy to figure out. Get therapy. Really, get therapy. And mind your fucking business. No one asked for your 2 cents.
All right, so we've reached the end of our deep dive into the Dear White People TikTok trend. This movement is really opening up important conversations about race, right? Culture and privilege in our society. It's about acknowledging the unfairness that Black individuals face, encouraging everyone to reflect on their own behaviors and beliefs. If you found this discussion valuable, here are a few takeaways that I want to emphasize for my white viewers. That's if that is if I've got white viewers at all. So the first one is please let's recognize privilege. It's crucial to acknowledge the advantages that come with being a white person in America, right? This isn't about guilt. It's about understanding how systemic inequalities impact different communities. That's number one for you guys. Excuse me. And the challenge number 2 is I don't see color. Like, I hear this a lot, especially on TikTok videos. It's rare. Anyway, let's forget about that. But I want to address this one. I don't see color. When we say we don't see color, we erase the unique experiences of people of color, Black people. I think there's a difference. I said this in my previous video yesterday. I think there's a difference between people of color and Black people. Okay, so we erase the unique experience of Black people, people of color. Instead, let's celebrate our differences and recognize the histories and struggles that come with them. And number 3, this is my favorite, cultural appropriation awareness, because one of the palm color lady in this video, I think she got triggered so much, yeah, because she had a lot to say. Yeah, so let's talk about this one. The backlash against white individuals wearing styles like braids is rooted in a history of cultural appropriation. Braiding has a deep cultural significance in Black communities. I hope you guys know that. Let me repeat that. Braiding has deep cultural significance in Black communities. Okay, if you want me to do a video about that, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'm gonna bring receipts for you guys, and I'll dig up a few videos to back up my receipts. And it's important to approach such styles with respect and understanding. Okay, understanding is very important. You know, get educated about certain things, especially with social media these days, before you decide to make a video and put it in the public on TikTok, on one of these social media platforms. First of all, understand, learn, do a research, in other words. And let's talk about inner Black. To tell you the truth, guys, I think this is the first time that I'm hearing about this. So we have white people, white women out there who claim that they have an inner Black person inside them. Oh, okay. Women, white women. It's intriguing to hear some white folks claim that they have an inner Black woman. While it might seem funny to some, it raises a lot of questions about identity and cultural connection. Okay, it's essential to reflect on what that really means and why it matters. I must say that I must tell you, this voiceover is not edited, guys. I must say that that was the first time. This is the first time I'm hearing about such. Okay, I heard this from the second clip about the white woman who's doing the Hear Me Out TikTok trend. She mentioned this to say some white folks out there, white women, they claim that they have an inner Black person, whatever, inner Black in them. And like I said, like, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. So if you knew about this, guys, please mention it in the comment section down below. Let's talk about this. Let's discuss in more details on this. So what do you think about this? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's keep this discussion going. Let's learn from each other. And remember, as the saying goes, only fools hate corrections. We're all here to grow and understand more. We're not here to bully anybody, but this video was made with love and created for educational purposes only, And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Running out of breath. Thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Please stay peaceful.